hive cluster is under attack.
For the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a TVZ here on Neo Jade version 2.1 from Caster Muse Star League Season 3. Left side is our brown Terran, it is Sorry. And on the right side, it's a red Zerg, whose name is Action. We like Action a lot here, we like Sorry a lot here. Very solid Terran player. Action is a macro monster. And this is Neo Jade for Caster Muse's Star League. Alright, so there's a fidget spinner here in the middle. And it's a 3-player map, right? So the third position is here inside a wall on the low ground. And a ramp leading up to your natural base. And a weird third base. And maybe a fourth base here with gas. I don't know. I feel like this is a weird map for 2022. Just a throwback, right? To 1998, when every single base in the ladder pool, it feels like, started out on a low ground with a wall surrounding you. The modern maps are on the high ground. Terry the Overlord. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for showing your butt to everybody, Mr. Terry. I won't let it happen again. Anyway, you know Caster Muse. I've cast so many replays of his tournaments. RJB got them for me, so check out RJB StarCraft and RJB TV. YouTube.com/RJB TV. Check him out. Subscribe to him. Tell him Falcon sent you. And if you want to support Caster Muse, because he is keeping the professional scene alive with his tournaments, there are details on how to do so in the description. So 11 hatch, you know, just gambling a little bit here. SCV scouting the right way first. He's going to see the 11 hatch. No proxies here today from Sorry. No gas being taken as well. And Bachow. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how he responds to this. Drone? Yeah, drone scouting the right way as well. Okay. Good stuff. And is he just going to go for that 1-Rax expand. Nice. Because he doesn't have to worry about the Zerglings, right? Because the spawning pool is like 60% done. And then you have to make lings. And then they're slow. And then it's like, we're fine. We can get some Marines out here. Maybe throw up a bunker if we're really worried about what's happening over on the Zerg side of things. Again, Action, more known for a macro Zerg player, less so to trying to ling flood. And especially after going for an 11 hatch, right? Sure, you could still do it as a Zerg player. You can go 11 hatch, into pool, into speed, and then just make nothing but lings. And, you know, you can win a game that way, but not something that is really on Action's plate here, especially because, I will tell you, this is Game 3 of their best-of-3 series they played in the round of 16 from Season 3 of Star League. So, this is a winner-take-all match, which is, you know, people are a little bit less willing to go for crazy all-ins, a little more interested in going for longer macro-style games, just because there are fewer chances for you to screw up and lose the game in the first 4 minutes in that situation, right? You're just playing safe. You're playing secure. Maybe you don't want to throw up a bunker. All right, he knows there's 4 lings out here, but we've got enough Marines to handle that. I mean, with good micro, maybe have to pull some SCVs. If they all ran in here with speed, it'd be very scary. But on the other side, obviously lair timing before metabolic boost, but not forgetting about metabolic boost here. Are we going for a Mutalisk opening? Potentially. We'll see the timing on the second gas here, and if we get that third macro hatch. Or, you know, just the third base entirely, which is probably here. It's weird, right? It's a weird map for a third base for a Zerg, because you don't have another main base with high ground to take. You want to take a third with high ground, because then you put some lurkers up there and you're good to go. There are actually other bases that have, like this one, right here. It's got some high ground. You can put some lurkers on, which means there's one over here, too. That is the same way. So maybe you take your third here if you're the Zerg. Maybe just kind of switch it up a little bit, as it is map dependent. So, there's your gas being taken, and there's your Spire on the way. Okay, so yeah, feels like it's going to be a bunch of Mutalisks here. Doesn't have that third hatch coming up, whether it's, you know, at the third location or whether it's a macro. Oh, hold on, he is. Okay, so he's getting that third hatch down. Is that going to be... God, the Spire is like 55% complete. I don't know if that's going to be done by the time he needs it for the larva, if he's going to go for 9 mutas on the opening. Strange, very strange. It's the play. Engineering Bay preparing for Mutalisks. He knows what to deal with. It's a TVZ. He can do this in his sleep, man. In his sleep, he could prepare for Mutalisks from a pro Zerg player. Could you do that? No. Could I do that? No. I would get the timing all screwed up. I would, like, make too few missile turrets or too many missile turrets, and that would kill me. It's a very precise way to respond to this, and if you over-respond, you're dead, and if you under-respond, you're dead. I mean, a lot of StarCraft is that way. So there's your flyer attacks. Yeah, and this hatchery's not done, so we're just making 6 mutas because that's the larva we've saved up. That's all we can do. This is an interesting, weird opening. Where is your third base? I mean, look, yes. Technically, you can take your third base after the mutas are out, and you feel like you have map control, and you're not as worried about this group moving out and just wiping out your third. So here come the Mutalisks. 3 more are on the way, just using additional larvae that's been being produced. There we go. Macro Hatch comes in. You there! Oh, a drone. Gonna make a drone instead, and the +1 flyer attack indicates we're going for a bunch of mutas, right? This isn't just gonna be 5 or 6. This is gonna be at least 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, possibly more. The Marines have stim. They don't have any attack upgrades yet. They're working on +1. They're working on the range upgrade too, which is utterly useful against these Mutalisks. 2 turrets protecting the 3 barracks. 2 turrets down here, protecting the main. 1 up this way. The Marines protecting the natural themselves. Just kind of hanging out at the moment. They got medics to heal them up as necessary. And here comes Action. Action's going to do the muta stacking thing, which again, he can do in his sleep. But you or I are going to struggle to do consistently here. Just really without a question. That is not easy to pull off, but they just make it look easy. A couple Marines die there. Yeah. Attacking the Marines when they're coming down a little choke like that is exactly how you want to do this. It's just when they're all big and like bunched up and maybe concaved is when they can all hit you, and then you're a sad panda. So the mutas come in. They take a couple hits from the turrets up towards the barracks. They take a couple more hits. Wow. And get maybe a little bit of damage on that 1 turret south of the main base. Where is your third? What are you doing? What? Queen's Nest? Anna. Okay, Hydroden I understand. But dude, 7-minute Queen's Nest? What is... Action's doing weird stuff all of a sudden, man. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on this. Factory's coming in, whether that's going to be for tanks or whether that's just going to be for starport and science vessels. We'll have to just wait and see together, won't we? You're with me on this journey, aren't you, viewer? And again, the good thing about Castermuse Star League is these were cast in Korean, but they were not cast in English. So this is the only English cast of this game you're going to find anywhere. And it's from Falcon Paladin. So hit that like button, right? Hit that subscribe if you like Brood War content here 6 times a week. Is that too much? Or you feel like you're overwhelmed with Brood War content? Let me know in the comments. We can talk about it. I've heard some people say, yeah, it's probably more than I can handle. But I've had other people say, no, I like having it. I can, you know, come home from work and throw on a Falcon cast every day of the week almost. And that's great. There you go. Oh, third base getting taken from Sorry up north, but like, oh yeah, let's red versus blue this. But, and what is this? Action, what? Okay, Action, we need to have a talk. What is this position? It should, if you want that to be your third base, or like a fourth base, why is it? This has got to be hiding it, right? Why would you? So Quick Hive, oh, it's got to be Nydus. It's got to be a Nydus network he's going to toss up there. Or he's going to like make some lurkers here, make some hydras, morph them into lurkers, walk them down this ramp and down this way, and attack the Terran from the north from an unexpected angle, maybe. Dude, this third base is toast. Yeah, the Ling scouts it. The drone says, well, that's not good. The mutas are continuing to try to do stuff down this way. They do take down one of the turrets. The other one down 2. Muta's taking some losses there, but with that +1 attack, they're a little more deadly. Looking good. Do that Defiler mount is at 9 minutes. This is fast Defiler stuff. My gosh. Oh, trying to take a... Okay, I guess this is the third base down left. Once again, I don't know why this wasn't just the original plan. Expanding here seems tough because you don't have the high ground. Anyway. This is weird. This is a weird ZVT. In general, too, I've seen a lot of your comments about how it seems like Terrans have about a 20% win percentage against Zerg on my channel lately. And there was a long time, a couple years ago, where it was basically Terrans beating Zergs and Zergs are never winning. So answer number one to that question and that notice is that, yeah, you know what? It comes and goes and it flows and ebbs on the channel. Sometimes it's all Terran. Sometimes it is all Zerg. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just the flow of the meta in the game. That's a lot of it here because this whole thing, we didn't see a lot of it in a lot of the games that I was casting 2 or 3 years ago. So that's part of it. Part of it, too, is I think this 8-rack strategy is really effective for the first 15 minutes of a TVZ. You can make a lot of units that hit hard, right? Oh, this SC, does he see this? He sees the creep. Okay, SCV scouted this. There's that Nydus I was talking about. Here's the lurkers I was talking about. And there's a scan burrow. Panic burrow. Panic burrow. That's what you got to do there. Consume's not done, but it's almost done. Adrenal Glance is on the way. So, okay, to follow up there, this is a very strong strategy for most Zerg players, or for most Terran players against Zerg, for the first 15 minutes, right? When you can make a ton of Marines, you get Science Vessels out, and you don't have to deal with a ton of Dark Swarm and Plague, right? Because that's the answer to this, is Dark Swarm and Plague and Ultralisks. And if you can kill the Zerg player in the first 15 minutes, the first 12, 13, 14 minutes, then you don't have to worry about all that stuff normally. This is action rushing for this tech, by the way. So what I'm wondering is, maybe the win rate for TVZ when they go 8 racks is really high, but the wins come early. And all I cast are games that are 20 minutes or longer, so that shows a lot more losses. I think that's part of what's happening here. And the third thing is, everyone thinks they're Flash. Flash can do 8 racks all the way through 20, 25, 30 minutes. He'll keep every one of his Science Vessels alive, right? He's just constantly irradiating everything the Zerg has, and the Zerg just looks utterly useless and helpless there. And every Terran player watched those games and was like, I can be Flash. Look how strong this is. And you're not. Maybe you're not. Maybe you need to go mech more often if you want to take this into the later game against a Zerg player, because mech seems way better. Drop at the 3rd base, but enough mutas to wipe this out for sure. Yeah. Okay, some mutas are going to die, but they do chase down the fleeing dropship, wipe that out, get back in to take down the remaining Marine. Medic's not going to heal through that burst damage for sure. And then here comes another attack, irradiating. This one lurker on this top of this ramp has really defended this base very well. I mean, the Nydus Canal helps for sure here too, but it's one Marine. Kill it. Kill the lurker. Oh my gosh, the mutas just got evaporated and the lurker died. And Sari's inside the 3rd base. What a massive attack that was. Massive attack. I think that's a band. I think they did the opening to the House TV show. Anyway, Defiler comes through, consumes a drone, throws down an amazing Dark Swarm. Action spellcasting really good right now. Is denying all mining at this 3rd base. Oh, the lurkers though. That lurker is not going to be denied. He's got 5 kills. Oh, 5 kills, 4 kills. Lurkers, man, the one unit in the Zerg arsenal that gets a ton of kills racked up very quickly. No other individual unit gets up to 5 or 6 kills like that. Okay, so Sari says, this little weird shenaniganry that I accidentally scouted, I really think Sari was trying to see if there was a 3rd base up here, and there wasn't, but then he saw the creep and was like, there's something happening here regardless. There are shenanigans, and he was right about that. Also, what the heck? Why is there like Ling blood here? Maybe there are hold position Lings and there's a small attack that I missed? Entirely possible. So it's 112 to 74 supply. The Terran player is looking good, man. His macro is fantastic. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a 7th barracks coming up. Oh, he loses a Science Vessel. You, sir, are no Flash. There's not a lot of shame in that, because Flash is the best StarCraft player ever of all time. But man, you can't be losing Science Vessels at the 14-minute mark of this game if you want to keep this thing rolling. If you want to get up to like the 16 Science Vessels that Flash has at minute 20 and just you're destroying the Zerg player because you're irradiating everything, right? You run up against a couple lurkers, bam, irradiate if you have 16 Science Vessels. You don't have to worry about having enough energy for anything at all. So 3rd base is done here from Sari. That's going nicely. Skirt. No! Oh, Science Vessel down. Come on, Sari. You're better than this far back. Get the Defiler. Oh, he ran the other way. I think he could have killed that Defiler. He only had 20 HP left on him, but he thanks the Lings for their service. Another small attack. Oh, this... Wow, that was just not the greatest control there by Action. I think he's mostly worried. Nice Plague, though. Filer pays for it. I guess he only plagued like 4 Marines. Nothing incredible. Oh, that was a huge Plague, too! Okay, that one made up for the less than impressive one up north. Look at this. He caught 1, 2, 3. He got 3 Science Vessels and like 12, 15 Marines. Holy smokes. Is he going to bring these back to repair them? Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Another Science Vessel dies. This is good. This is a good game 3 of a best of 3. I'm impressed by both players' play right now. It's been a little bit sloppy from both of them. Action doing weird stuff. Oh, jump on it. You can get him. You have Adrenal. Oh, they decided not to. Okay, fine. Pulling back. Pulling back. I feel like Adrenalings can handle this. They are 2-1 Marines. And the Lings only have 1 Carapace, but they do have the Adrenal Gland upgrade, which I think makes them little tiny devils. It's what they are. 150 to 85 supply. Still up. Action's about 38 drones, which is not good. At this stage of the game, he really wants about 50, 55. He really wants a 4th base, too, but look at this. The 4th base belongs to Sari instead. Lings roll into the 3rd, but there's bunkers up now. Oh, look at Sari throwing up bunkers to deal with the incoming Ling attack, and then they run into another reinforcing group and get massacred. Well done. Well done here by Sari, just being in the right place at the right time. Another sick Plague. Come up this ramp. No, say the Marines. No, say their commander. They wanted to run up that ramp. But then, Beth, you can't just sit here like you're going to get plagued. Well, the Ultras are out anyway. Oh, there it is. The Plagues are so good. But then the reinforcements coming in. They are not plagued. And they are going to stim, and they're going to focus these Ultras and blow them to pieces. That's what happens to Ultras when they die. Dude, there is... Okay, this is getting really bad for the Zerg player right now. He doesn't have a 4th base. He's gotten some amazing Plagues, some sick Dark Swarms. He's got Ultras out. Look who's going ship weapons. That's battle cruisers, man. That is a physics lab for sure. Okay, so we're going 8 racks into battle cruisers. It's a standard strategy, tale as old as time here. We have seen games dating back to 2008 and 2009 using this particular strat. And it's been good. So a couple mutas coming in to deal with the plagued science vessels. There's only... These aren't plagued. These are like 1 scourge hitted. Another plague. Gets an irradiate on that defiler. He wanders in here and tries to kill some drones. Which... he doesn't succeed. That's good. 2 Ultras, not really what you want, but Dark Swarm changes everything. Amazing Plague again! Plague! Scourge. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Nice. Okay, those Scourge don't connect at all. The Ultra staying inside the Dark Swarm. He's alone. He's got great armor, only +1 attack. Restoration's on the way from Sari. Restoration on a plagued science vessel might not be a bad idea. Restoration on a plagued battle cruiser is actually really, really strong and powerful. So if he's planning on making BCs, which that +1 ship weapons, it's gotta be. And the physics lab, yeah, all the clues are there for that. Sari's taking another base. Okay, look, I don't know why Action hasn't even tried to take a 4th base yet. What is he doing? It's just map control. Every time Action tries to move out, Sari's got 100 Marines up here with science vessel support. And nice plague. That guy's been irradiated and plagued. Not good. Didn't you just run through and get a win? Yeah, they did. And then they try to run up this way. Man, Adrenal Lings, baby. Not quite enough, though. This is just too much. Sari is economically throttling Action right now. Action's got a 4th base coming up. Way too late, because this is a 5th from Sari. Look at the numbers. Look at them. This Ultra can handle, 3 Marines by himself. Why not? More Dark Swarm, more Plague, more Irradiate, more run-by attempts. That's a 6th base from Sari. The battle cruisers are operational. 2 more are on the way. This is nuts. This 4th base is under direct attack by Sari. And despite the fact that Action's gotten some of the best Plagues and Dark Swarms I've ever seen, I feel like, Sari's just out macroing him. That's another sick Plague right there. Absolutely disgusting. Battle cruisers come in. That we can kill overlords, they say. And the Marines are like, we can do that too, boss. We can't kill Ultralisks in Dark Swarm, and neither can we, boss, say the Marines. It's 291 supply. This is not happening for action at all. Holy cannoli. Here come the battle cruisers. They are so dang slow. Look, it's 296 supply. This base is in trouble. I really feel like it is. Okay, these guys. And Plague. Yeah, Plague's won. Look at that split. The battle cruiser split at GG. Action taps out. And Sorry is your winner in 20 minutes and 22 seconds. What an action-packed TVZ. Wow. And look, Sorry pulled it off. Sorry pulled off the 8 racks, and by that I mean 3, 6, 9. 9 racks with battle cruiser support. Not an 8 racks, it's a 9 racks. And yeah, when these battle cruisers came in, they sniped 2 defilers, 1 defiler, and the other 2 were very, very vulnerable. And this base was just going to die. There's nothing to stop it. I think there was a couple Scourge here that got some hits off, but whatever, man. Not a problem. And then this was Sorry the best at controlling his units and pre-splitting against Plagues and running away from Dark Swarms immediately? No, he wasn't. But guess what he didn't do? He didn't lose a base today. And he, prevented the Zerg player from apparently trying to take a 4th until the 19-minute mark, which I don't know how much of that was Sorry's presence on the map, as this action maybe just kind of falling apart here. But either way, yeah, he just kept making stuff. He focused on the macro. He out-macroed action, which is actually fantastic. That's exactly what you want to see from a Terran player going 8 racks, is you out-macro the Zerg. Hard to do. Some players can pull it off. Yamato guns on the way, too. Of course it is. Yeah, so basically the natural... I mean, even if this isn't dying, this is under threat. I really don't think action can save this. And even with this, I don't know if he can win this game. It's 57 SCVs, maybe like 40-something drones at the end there. There are just too many big sources of income right now for the Terran. He's been expanding with glee, and he's been holding the middle. I think Action has definitely been trying to send out some Ling run-bys. He got one up here, but remember, the bunker shut that down. I think he tried to send another one up the left side and got intercepted by a group of Marines and Firebats. He's tried to send another one up this right side. Same thing, gets intercepted. I think that's it. Sorry was just playing defense in the middle here. Every Ling run-by that tried to come through just got obliterated. Maybe that's where drops come in, right? Maybe that's when you start dropping on the Terran base. You send overlords up the right side where they don't have to go over ground. They can fly. Drop them here or drop them here. So Sorry can't just focus on the middle, and I think that would have gone a lot better for Action. But, Sorry did what he needed to do and got that win. Absolute boss man. 96,000 points there from Action, 117,000 from Sorry. We ended up outproducing... Action outproduced the Zerg player, but only by about... Or the Terran player. Ugh, but only by about 60 or 70 units. Kill death ratio of a 2-to-1. Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work really well. If you... kill death ratio against a Zerg player, 2-to-1. And then you do... Oh, you outspend the Zerg by 1,000 resources. By... Yeah, that's... Nope. No. That's not a win. That is not possible. So, GG. Well done to Sorry. He gets the win. He gets the Terran win against a Zerg on the channel, which, as you let me know, is fairly rare as of late, but they happen. They pop through organically, okay? I'm not, I promise you, I'm not hunting through my replays trying to find ones where Zergs win. I don't have the time for that. All right. So, very good. Like, utterly impressive play there from Sorry. I like casting, and we should cast him more often. But that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.